It is time to get back into analysing music from Limbus Company. It's a new song this time. We have Tandem Sentitis and Tandem Lugetis or something like that, which is At Last You Realise, At Last You Grieve. It was a very popular suggestion, actually. I'm Corey, or Everything Fantasy. I have my keyboard in front of me. Well, that was dark. Let's get straight into it. There's been a series of me reacting to pieces with the something something and something something quite a lot recently, actually. I'm really curious of why they're named in these ways. Oh, this is worrying. Oh my gosh. So I think we're going to be in the key of G flat minor, but right now there's so many atonal elements to it. I hear the winds that sound like they are doing a trill that sounds a little bit like this. So the winds sound like they're doing a flutter. That sounds like... It's that kind of sound. It's really interesting, that kind of like the constant drone noisescape type sound that's just hard to block out, followed by the pluck string in the background. I almost get this vision in my head of like complete chaotic distortion type idea everywhere, followed by like a character in the distance walking towards us sort of thing, really gradually. This feels so disturbing right now. So we're quite consistent. Okay, we're consistently inconsistent in the sense of, I'm trying to think. That plucked instrument. What could it have been? I'm thinking it's the guzheng, the Chinese instrument, the plucked instrument that sounds a little bit like this. That sound. I might use that quite a lot throughout this. But I'm really curious of where this is going to go. Right now, it's like we're building up to something, and I'm curious of where this is going to go. So we have a bit more of a chord structure now, and the chord structure went something like this. That's kind of giving us... That's what enables us to know it's in G flat minor, because everything else so far feels very atonal, not hovering around a particular key center. We still have the winds as well, doing things like fluttering. We have that noisescape still, and that just makes me feel very disturbed, like... whatever's like, you know what, the color, and not just because I'm looking at it, but the color red really does come to mind listening to this. I'm kind of wondering actually what colors come to mind. If you shut your eyes and just listen to this for a bit, what are you seeing? Especially if you don't know Limbus Company too. Okay. A really subtle thing, and I feel like this is helping to guide the direction of the piece, but it was what that plucked instrument did. And then... that sounds very out of place, and I imagine we're going to go back to the G flat. Yeah. Oh. There's small subtle changes, like there's not much it's like a constant dynamic evolving sound that everything else is doing. The noisescape, the flutes, etc. But the one kind of thing that's helping, almost, I imagine a character and the character being described by this instrument. It's the only thing I can kind of latch onto here. It's like one thing that makes sense amongst the flurry of things that do not make sense. One thing, that woodblock type sound in the back is something that's helping to sustain the rhythm. Like, it's starting to feel like things are coming together and starting to make more sense, but at the same time, nothing makes sense. Oh my gosh, okay, so much has happened there. We have the introduction of two strong core elements to this. The children's choir. This is not going to sound like a child, but... and as well as that, the cinematic percussion as well. That actually it seems to be following the rhythm of the woodblock earlier, but it's something like this kind of idea. In fact, it's more like... like that. That made no sense. Just a distorted piano in the background, just really randomly all of a sudden. Before we go back into this really abhorrent, disturbing, disgusting kind of build-up again. That's an interesting build. It's the one section where I feel like now things are really moving. The increase in tempo as well. Tremolo on the stringed instrument too. I don't know what you guys are putting me through or what you guys are going through experiencing this stuff, but oh my gosh, it's so disturbing. It's like this kind of constant. You know what? If I had to describe it as one word, a plague is kind of what comes to mind. This constant, distorted, disease type thing that's just so widespread and corrupt. I get those feelings coming listening to this. I'd love to know your thoughts too. I'd love to get your suggestions as always. If you want to suggest more, everythingfantasy.net is the best way to do it. It'll be easier to see, and you can also say some things about it as well. In fact, I should check if the people that submitted it said much about it. Okay, so a few things have been said here. Okay, I'm really interested in this. Okay. Fresh OST from the final boss fight of the new Refraction Railway, Butterfly of Entangled Lives. The whole theme of that boss was centered around different timelines, the present, past, the future. It could change its effects and skills based on the chosen time while constantly glitching because of these shifts. This is interesting because I kind of get this glitch. Oh, okay. I saw another comment and it kind of makes sense now. While constantly glitching because of these shifts. I do get a sensation of shifting. That kind of thing I referred to earlier about something evolving or kind of dynamically changing kind of thing. Especially, it kind of explains those sections where we had suddenly the solo piano all of a sudden. This is the theme for the boss of Refraction Railway 6, kind of like Deet Papa, the kind of the track I've listened to before, Relinque, Me, and Neme Relinque, that piece as well. Is this in the same way as the other piece? So it'd be sick to see your reaction to it. Yeah, this makes so much sense. Like when I know that these pieces kind of come together, this actually explains a lot. But it's interesting to know your thoughts on this too. I feel like I need to lie down and take a rest after listening to that. If you want to get some guaranteed reactions, also feel free to join as a member. One of the tiers allows you to guarantee something to react to. More details there. Until next time, thanks for watching and take care.